Good morning. It's day one.
That is day one.
It is day one. Coffee's ready. Are you already ready?
Yeah.
You wearing pants?
Always.
Did you sleep like that?
No. I woke up to, let's be honest, good morning.
I thought you were gonna replace him.
No, that was my alarm.
Oh, did you actually set that as your alarm now?
Yeah. I forgot, it actually scared me.
Too dark. Turn your flash on. Turn your flash on like it.
What are you? You probably couldn't even see that clip.
I could. Do you turn your flash on? I like cores here. Look how pretty Kyle Field is, though. What'd you say? Yeah, they're running it already.
Just taking a picture, running, I'm taking a picture. I gotta work on like the focus on the close-ups.
Joey, would you participate?
$38 for 1 pound or 2 pounds.
Joey, look up it.
Dang,
Oh
I
my
missed it.
god.
Hey. Oh, that was a good one.
Let me see.
Creepy ass.
Oh, what away.
Bloody come.
Oh, Joey.
Oh, you're so cute. It's like
Joseph Ramon.
They have 12 ounce.
where?
Joey just doesn't care about anything we're doing.
I'm getting a pound of coffee.
You have an addiction.
Is that considered a lot?
Yeah, what I said.
Stop with your mother saying that much back.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first take of Mikey Monday. I was informed a couple weeks ago that we'd be doing this and that I would be involved in the segment called Mikey Monday because I've been known to ramble. It started off way back sophomore year when I lived with Drew and Danny and Boone. So all of them are engineering majors, right? And like trusses and whatever else you talk about in engineering is like way, way, way boring. So I would come home and be like, yo, guess what I just learned about anatomy? And I would go on like some crazy long tangent that lasted 25 minutes. And then I would look up at the end of it and everybody would just be gone from the room or not paying attention anymore. And it would all freaking roast me just over and over and over again about how much I talked about the same subject over and over. And I was like, like, I'm sorry that I like my major and all of y'all are just miserable, like playing with electricity and aerodynamics, whatever else they talked about. And then my major was freaking cool. And Joey's probably over here thinking the same thing, trying to write a cover letter because he's also an engineering major and I'm kind of like ripping his major apart just a little bit. Not actually, it's super important to the world. Even people in the health field need engineers, I guess, sometimes. But
I guess sometimes.
Moral of the story is I really like my major and what I learn about, and I like I'm a huge nerd. So if I learn about something cool, I'm just going to tell you all about it. My favorite thing I've ever learned about is called exercise-induced arterial hypoxemia. Right?
That's a big word.
Exercise-induced arterial hypoxemia. Basically, this only happens to like super high-level marathon runners. So you have to be like in the best shape in the world. And what happens is their hearts become so good at pumping blood and so efficient that when they're exercising at high intensity, so like again, like a marathon runner, like sprinting as fast as he can, his heart pumps so much blood through the lungs that the blood isn't actually inside the lungs for long enough to pick up oxygen. So it needs to be in the lungs for about a quarter of a second, but it's in the lungs for like a tenth of a second, and so it doesn't pick up all the oxygen that they need. And so basically, dude will be like running as fast as he can and then suddenly just exhaust a lot because there's no oxygen in his body anymore because in his lungs it's not picking it up soon enough. So that's pretty wild. But moral of the story for that one is you can be too in shape which is a wild concept to think that like you can be so efficient at pumping blood through your body that is bad for you. So that's something cool that I learned last year. Joey's out, so that's all right.
Well,
But,
James, not motion.
But yeah, so I guess that's the first Mikey Monday. I gotta go to my fish camp meeting. We still have those, even though I went to fish camp like 3 weeks ago. Got the striped line. Y'all learn more about the striped line as we go through this, but yeah, good Mikey Monday, I hope.
Where are you going? Cody has until 7 o'clock. I have too many things balanced in my hands right now. Joey, help me out. Take something.
We haven't even introduced
Who are you talking to?
the striped lion yet. What?
The striped lion.
What about it?
That one.
Willie, get the fuck down!
Who is this?
Take a camera. I'm trying to FaceTime Lauren. Look, Cody has until 7 o'clock. Hey,
She's savage to that dog.
Isno
he
from
has 1 hour
Keelan.
and 3 minutes until he's back here.
Who's Isno?
Who's what?
Isno.
Damn, Joey. You're more than welcome to come
You
back and help us,
uncultured
but we have
swine.
more to do from 7 to 8.
Isno.
What? Let's go. Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore. We did last year.
Continuing video.
Yeah.
Hurry, it's Mikey Monday.
We
Listen
have
up.
to work on the video.
It is Mikey Monday.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
Terrence.
Mikey Monday, which we gotta work on.
Oh, what up?
You're more than welcome to come over and experience this. But we have work to do. We can use help, honestly, a lot. We're in trouble.
We need a whole lot. I mean, I was like,
What we got going on here? James's mess.
Oh my god, Joey. What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got some brisket. Warming up.
oh, Joey!
Yep.
Wait, open the oven again. It looks cool. You're in your natural habitat. Oh, bitch.
Everybody's got cameras everywhere.
Let him heat out.
See, we need help, clearly. We're a disorganized mess right now.
Daniel
Doesn't
Tran.
work if we're all
Okay.
filming
Yeah,
each
we're
other.
all filming.
Tran disliked Obama's tweet on Twitter.
Did you get a notification?
What? Why not? What's up, Joey? She's not even on here.
What a slut. Where's my coffee?
Your 8th cup of the day? We need help.
Vanilla bean.
Right now, Joey.
Almost 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
We have actual.
Wait,
work
take
to
another
do.
sip. Take another sip. Put your
Oh,
phone
yeah.
down a little bit, then take a sip. Put the phone down a little bit.
Alright, but Cody needs to be home by 7. Yeah, he's got 25 minutes. Alright. Are you taking the camera with you?
Yeah, yeah.
I expect quality pictures. It better pass inspection.
Oh, my lord!
Joey!
Betrayal.
Welcome to your tape. This concludes our first video. This concludes our first day of videotaping the everyday life of some Aggies at a house with 5 people. We are working on some minor issues with filming. A lot of it was James's fault, as usual. But that'll get better eventually as I will start making
Mikey,
get off the screen.
Better
Better quality.
We make it. Here we go.
All
Here
about
we go.
quality. And yes, we are. What are we?
Jack Wagon Productions.
Amen.
See you later.
We out.